Step 3. So now that you know stage 1 and stage 2, you're now at stage 3, the unofficial product manager mode. In this mode, you are basically shifting from practicing in a safe environment, which is through your self-paced learning, some sort of guided course. If you trip over, people will give you help. If you burn yourself cooking the food, there's first aid ready for you. But now, because you learned the craft already, you need to start demonstrating this in your current job. You need to have skin in the game. You have to own the decisions that you're making now through the product craft. So you've done some side projects already, you've taken some courses, you built some public proof. These are all safe stuff, right? And you can be wrong. But now bring your product thinking into your day-to-day job. This is where you might get burnt, you might fail, but it's all part of the learning process, so don't worry about that. Because the upside is infinite here. The downside is, why is this person doing some weird product stuff? Like, he's not a product manager. That's okay. Go back to doing what you want to do. And that's probably the worst case scenario here. But the upside is, wow, like Dave is doing some really amazing product work. Like, he's thinking from a target market perspective. He's helping us identify the market size. He's helping us to shape up and prioritize the features we need to build for this product. Right? The upside is infinite here. So you may not own the product, but you want to start owning some key decisions, some suggestions, some outcomes. Spot user pain points, prioritize fixes, propose the experiment that might influence roadmaps using data and insights, right? You want to drive clarity using product frameworks because you've been trained in it. And the common question at this stage is, my job is not a product company. I don't get to do any product work. That's why I want to become a product manager so I can do the product work. That's not the right mindset. So shift that mindset. What you got to think about is that there's always opportunity to apply the product perspective in your current job, because product is not a task that you do. So there's always a chance to apply the product mindset. The mindset is a perspective and is not a task. So if there's a way to improve, say, a sales process or a customer service process or a design process through solving a problem, understanding the size of the problem, prioritizing certain things using strategic bets, that's the product perspective that you can bring into the current day job. And think of this as being a great sous chef, right? You in someone else's kitchen. So you've done the learning, you've become an apprentice, you're not in charge at this stage, but you are making small decisions along the way. And you're doing the job before anyone has formally given you the title just yet, but you got to do it. And this process is probably the longest process in the whole journey. And this is the hard stuff. This is actually where you have to get your hands dirty. You got to be patient. You got to work through, and you got to look for opportunities to apply your mindsets too, because opportunity doesn't come up all the time. But when it does, you're ready to strike. So be patient,